Good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday, 23rd of February. Just gone 7:05 a.m. Or a little bit later, 7:09 a.m. Implementation intentions. Two lovely words. Chapter 5, Atomic Habits by James Clear. The best way to start a new habit. So I was thinking about what to share this morning. And I was thinking, how do I manage to do things that other people struggle with? That's the first question. Second question is, how can I teach others to do the same thing that I'm doing, that I find easy, that others find hard? And that's what the workshop on Saturday 26th is about. It's sharing information from this book, my experience in how I make things easier for myself, how I get results in health, in relationships, money, just about every area of life. The process is exactly the same. And one of the parts of that process is implementation intentions. If you haven't already got the book, I highly recommend it. Atomic Habits by James Clear. I'm going to be referring to chapter 5. So what are implementation intentions? Well, he starts off the chapter talking about how they did an exercise. Researchers did an exercise in Great Britain working with 248 people to build better exercise habits. But I'm going to simplify it. An implementation intention is a plan you make beforehand about when and where to act. That is how you intend to implement a particular habit. So the part of this, I'm thinking, how can I explain this best? It's setting when and where you're going to act before the actual occurrence happens. In the research, they found people who make a specific plan for when and where they will perform a habit are more likely to follow through. Okay, so let me give you an example. Today, I will be going to the gym to do my exercise at 4 p.m. In preparation of that, I've got my gym clothes ready. I've got my trainers ready. When I get to the gym, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. So all the parts of the behavior that I'm going to conduct today have already been thought out. I've visualized it. I know what I'm going to wear. I know what I'm going to do when I get there, and I know what time I'm going to the gym. It's already been set before the day's even started. There's clarity over the process that's going to occur. So the cue that activates that behavior will be the clock. So I'll know that as it starts getting closer and closer to that time, that there will be a certain set of behaviors that are going to occur. So I've already set my implementation intention of the behaviors, and the trigger for that behavior is the clock. I'll give you another example. So this morning I'm doing the broadcast. So I already had it in my mind that before I'm doing the broadcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Here's my morning tea. And I'm going to go and sit down in front of the computer, and I'm going to set it up. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to activate the streaming software. I'm going to press go live. All these things have been thought through, and the trigger was for me this morning the time that I set that I would do it. Now what happened for me is I was running a few minutes late, and my anxiety started going up saying I was going to do something and I'm a little bit behind, and that's how I basically work. So part of what we're going to do on the workshop on Saturday is to get clarity over the behavior. again, in the book, he refers to people who want to lose weight, and there's no clarity either over the result that they want to achieve or the things that they're going to do to get the result that they want to achieve. And if you don't have a clarity over the result that you want to achieve, how you're going to get the result, and also importantly why that result is important to you, the likelihood is that you will never ever get started, because you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're trying to achieve, and you don't even know why you're doing it. All you've got is this general idea that you want to achieve something. Same pattern happens with people who say that they want to go on holiday and have the conversation, okay, where do you want to go? I don't know, I just want to go on holiday. Or when do you want to go? Oh, I don't know, I just feel like I want to go on holiday. What are you going to do when you get there? There's no thought other than just a general headline that something's going to occur. So, again on page 71, too many people try to change their habits without the basic details figured out. We tell ourselves, I'm going to eat healthier, I'm going to write more, but we never say when and where these habits are going to happen. And implementation intention sweeps away foggy notions and transforms them into concrete plan of action. Many people think they lack motivation when what they really lack is clarity. It's not always obvious when and where to take action. Some people spend their entire lives waiting for the time to be right to make an improvement. And this is what I'm offering you. I'm offering you an opportunity to make an improvement. On Saturday, on the workshop, 2 hours, I'll be sharing more of this information. Today is just a quick brief about implementation intentions. And we're going to start getting clarity over an area of your life that you want to improve. Specifically, what it is you want to improve. What's the result that you want? Why that result is important to you. And then we're going to drill down into what you're actually going to do. And set up that behavior. So let's say you want to eat healthily. So we're going to drill down what food are you going to have in the home. And you're going to start breaking that down and start taking action. Now, for me to make tea, I have to have a kettle. I've got to have tea bags. I've got to have milk. All these things, preparatory things, allow me to make tea. So in every area, something can be broken down into small steps that you can start doing immediately. And then what we'll do over the week after the Saturday workshop, there will also be an offer of 2 Zoom sessions to follow up to see how you're getting on. And there'll also be access to a WhatsApp group where you'll be able to post your progress, connect with other people. And if you struggle, I'll be here to support and encourage you. Most of the time, if you're struggling, it's because there's going to be a lack of clarity, and also not breaking the task down to the smallest possible thing that you can do. A lot of the time, we're in a society, I've covered this before, of instant gratification, of wanting to take big steps. And I'm a firm believer that you take small, immediate, urgent action towards the thing that you want to do, and you celebrate that small step. And once you celebrate that small step, you're more likely to take another step and another step, and before you know it, you're in full flow. Okay, that's the morning share this morning. Basically just a quick intro to chapter 5, best way to start a new habit of Atomic Habits. He's got a little formula in there, and he also talks about habit stacking. Chapter summary: first law of behavior changes make it obvious. The 2 most common cues are time and location. When are you going to do something, and where are you going to do it? Okay, that's enough for the morning. I'm going to have my tea. I hope you have an enjoyable morning. Hope you have a great day. I'm not committing yet to continue doing these, but I'm enjoying them, so maybe I'll set that intention later today. Okay, where's my mouse? Alright, take care, and I'll probably see you again soon. Alright, bye.